All right, we're back with a new letter today. Today, we're going to be talking about Outlook. And if you're new here, we're talking about the sinkhole, which is a place you can be whenever you're having problems or difficult times. And so, the idea is that we will recognize if we're experiencing any of these things and we will make that change in 72 hours or less. So, it's just a way to reframe your mind and reset to kick yourself out of that sinkhole. And so today we're going to be talking about outlook and outlook in terms of the future, in terms of we're in this horrible place and we're not necessarily feeling like it's going well. And so our outlook becomes affected, and we may believe that, maybe that job, that promotion, or whatever is not in our future, or the growth that we're experiencing isn't as big deal as it might be. We might think that things aren't going well inside our families, or that these things may not improve, or that it's hopeless. And so whenever we have like a combination of negativity going on, we're looking for everything wrong, and then we start to see everything wrong, so then we think that it's not going to get any better. And we make decisions based off of how we're feeling in that moment, and those decisions may or may not always be the best for ourselves and for what our family, our career, any of those things. And so it's really important that whenever we make a choice, that we make it with our minds fully intact, and that those decisions are informed and not emotional. So we want to be more on the logical end and less on the emotional end, because oftentimes we make rash decisions that we can't take back, or we say things to people that we can't take back. And so that's really important. And when we talk about tying this one to scripture, I think that this is probably my favorite verse in the entire Bible, and that is because I think that it's really like a good way of explaining what we're supposed to do. So in Romans 12:2, it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." And so if we think about what our goal is as Christians, and looking at what we're supposed to do, we are supposed to transform our mind, our spirits, into being more Christ-like. And each trial or tribulation or whatever it is that we're going through is really that refinement of that process of our mind renewal. And so this is the perfect opportunity for you to kind of get your mind right, because if you're leading others, or the leader in your home, you want to make sure that you're leading them the right way, in the right direction, with the right thoughts. And so it's really important to kick yourself out of that sinkhole very quickly when we're talking about outlook. So I look forward to another letter tomorrow.